Welcome back to the Ranking Every Skin series, where I rank every skin. I decided not to start the video with "Hey everyone" this time, to change it up a bit. I went with the old classic "Welcome back." Well, unless you're new, then I guess just welcome. Today I'm ranking all 14 Nyx skins. She has some good skins and she has some skins. So, I mean, I guess that's the same for any Warframe. Yeah, let's get into it. Number 14, Nyx Immortal. Are you surprised? I guess I'm not a fan of Immortal skins, and this one's not doing anything to change that. These literally look like they just painted default Call of Duty camos on the Warframe and just called it a day. These look like filler skins on a battle pass, or blue rarity skins you'd be disappointed to get in a loot box. But hey, at least it's only worth 40 plat. Number 13, Nyx Ascophilia. Surprised to see a Tenogen skin this early? Yeah, I'm throwing you a curveball. I'm sorry to the creator of this skin. I'm sure you put a lot of work into it, but this skin is just not vibing with me at all. There's something about the way the texture looks that makes it look very plastic, like I'm looking at a toy action figure. Also, I'm not a huge fan of that bug helmet or whatever that's supposed to be. I just don't think it looks good. Like, I don't like the texturing. I don't think there's anything that makes it stand out. There's just nothing that I can find that I like about this skin. So yeah, I'm sorry, but this is gonna have to be number 13. Number 12, Nyx Prime. Yes, Nyx Prime being here does mean that I think Nyx Prime looks worse than the default skin. She's one of the few frames where I think the Prime looks worse than the default skin. I don't know, man. It's like they took the default skin and they just made it worse. Like, they added some gold bits to her thigh and her spine. They gave her like a gold boob cage, and that helmet I still think is way too big. Like, that thing has got to be way too heavy to just like be carrying around. That's got to offset your balance in some way, I'd imagine. Like, I know this is one of the earlier primes, but hey, I'm just calling it how I see it. Number 11, Nyx Default. I think this is the highest a default skin has ever ranked. But I mean, I kind of like the default skin. It's nice, simple, sleek, and clean. I mean, it is literally just a female version of Excalibur, but I mean, Excalibur looks pretty cool too, so I mean, you know. Like, usually with default skins, I usually prefer to just use the Prime or use a Deluxe or something that's not the default. But if I was stuck with the default skin for Nyx, you know, I wouldn't be mad. Number 10, Nyx Psyku. I didn't really know how to pronounce the name for this skin, Psyku or Psycho or whatever. If it's actually Psycho, that's a pretty cool pun, I guess. But yeah, I'm not too psycho for this skin. First off, that helmet looks like some sort of medieval torture device. I mean, I guess if the theme of the skin is like test subject, then it does make sense. The rest of the body is also giving me test subject vibes, so yeah, I guess that checks out. I do kind of like the texture and the like overall design of it, but this skin would be far from the first Tenogen skin I'd buy for Nyx. Number 9, Nyx Athena. Alright, so if you watched any of the previous videos of this series, you would know that I like regal skins. And I'd say this skin counts as a regal skin. I mean, it's called Athena, so yeah. I actually really like the body of this skin, the texture and like the almost glow up part on the shoulder, and then like the design on the chest. I think everything is really cool. The one thing that is killing this skin for me is the helmet. Like, having a handsaw attached to the top of your head as a mohawk is certainly a choice of all time. Like, the skin would be so much better if you just removed the handsaw. But yeah, this skin was really up my alley. It's just the helmet really kind of put a damper on things. Number 8, Nyx Nemesis. Alright, so I'm not the biggest fan of this skin, but I do recognize it is a very cool looking skin, and it has significance in the, you know, origins of DE. This being a dark sector skin, if you didn't know. Like, I think it's a good general skin, it's just not a good Nyx skin, if that makes sense. Like, dark sector stuff aside, I don't really think it fits Nyx at all. Like, yeah, some deluxe skins will look like completely wild and out there and change a lot from the regular frame. But despite that, I think they generally still fit the frame at the very least. This skin, I just don't think it fits Nyx at all. Also, I like on the top right, under the description for the skin, it has the disclaimer, Nyx not included, like it's some toy on a Walmart shelf or something. Number 7, Nyx Grax. I think the skin is pretty good. It's obviously not my first choice, but I think it accomplishes what it set out to do. It's not the flashiest skin, but I can appreciate the sleekness and simplicity of it. Also, the helmet is giving me very slight Star-Lord from Marvel Rivals vibe, so cosplay potential. Or not, who knows. Number 6, Nyx Ories. Ories nuts? This looks like it can be a Titania skin. But yeah, I like the angelic / Greek motifs this skin has. Very regal. There's the R word again. I do love me some R word. Oh wait, I also really like the metallic texture of the skin. I think it's really blended well into the rest of the skin. It really ties the skin together. I personally think the skin could look flashier, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But also, this whole video is my opinion, so yeah. Number 5, Nyx Aurelia. Alright, first off, the texturing and the material on this skin is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what they did with it, but it looks so good. I can't tell if those are supposed to be feathers or like fish fins on the helmet, but it does kind of remind me of Ureli Prime a little bit. Ureli Prime mentioned? I do love me some Ureli Prime. Like, everything on this skin is distributed so well. Like, the light up parts, the metal parts, the rest of the parts, the designs everywhere, everything is just so like even and like symmetrical and perfect. I think my favorite part of the skin is how the material of her shoulders look. They look almost like suede. It's not even almost, they literally look suede. Like, there's just something about those shoulders that are super pleasing to look at. Number 4, Nyx Techno-Psych. Okay, I love how this skin looks. This skin oozes charisma. Can I get a cyberpunk? This thing might go beyond cyberpunk. This thing is full on cyborg, and I love it. This skin looks so cybernetically modified that it might as well be called Atom Smasher. If you don't know anything about cyberpunk, you're probably wondering like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I like cyberpunk, alright? I like cyberpunk. Also, not factoring in the color to the ranking, but I do really like the color scheme that this skin has on too. Number 3, Nyx Carnifex. Maybe I'm just a fan of alien skins. There comes a day in every man's life where they crave for the alienacy. Forget I said that. Yeah, no, this skin looks cool as hell. This is probably the coolest alien skin that I have ever seen. I absolutely love the glowing parts. I like the leopard print, for lack of a better word. The helmet looks menacing as hell. I just love this skin. Also, wasn't Carnifex the name of a gun in Mass Effect? I remember using that gun. I think it was like a Magnum or something. Number 2, Eleanor Gemini. I've got only one word for you. Tongue. Also, I am romancing Eleanor, so I feel obligated to put her this high on the list. Now, I'm starting to wonder if including proto-frames in these rankings was such a good idea after all. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Number 1, Nyx Pasithia. Say it with me. Regal. This skin is so regal. If you look up the definition of regal, you will find a picture of this skin. This is peak deluxe skin in my opinion. The only deluxe skin I'd rank higher than this is Protea. Maybe I should just rank all the deluxe skins someday. I know I ranked all the booties of the deluxe skins. Maybe I should just do a straight up just skin ranking of the deluxe skins. But there's also like 100 deluxe skins in the game, so like that would take so long. But yeah, this skin is so beautiful. Where do I even begin? First of all, I love the coat aesthetic. You add a good coat or jacket to a Warframe and it gets a thumbs up for me. Second, I love those glowing sashes in the back with the energy flowing all the way down. I think those look really good. And I love me some glowing parts. Third, I actually really like the horns on the helmet. Gives it a very slight demonic side while keeping the regal side intact. And I guess demonic and regal aren't exclusive from each other, so. Fourth, the metallic parts look so good. They're so well distributed and add so much intricate detail to the skin. That is one thing about this skin, it is very intricately detailed. It honestly blows a lot of skins out of the water with how detailed it is. And fifth, yeah, And that does it for the Nyx skin ranking. Nyx has quite a bit of good skins. I was surprised by the Techno Psych and the Carnifex skins. Those really impressed me. I'm not sure who I'm gonna do next. Feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments again. For now, I'll leave it a mystery. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you like my content, and I will see you in the next one.